Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Underdog Fly, aka Clutch, aka 24/7, and I know it is about to be week 5 of the NFL season, but I mean, it's never too late to go ahead and check in on this league. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and show you guys what is going on. Now, I am 100 download speed, and I am 3-1 going up against Nexus this week. And let me go ahead and show y'all the team real quick. We got Aaron Rodgers starting. We got Derrick Henry and CJ Anderson as our running backs. Let me go ahead and tell y'all why I'm starting everybody. I'm starting Aaron Rodgers versus New York because it's the New York Giants. They're about to get blown out. CJ Anderson against Atlanta, I think is going to be a really tough task. But honestly, not that tough. I think 9 points as predicted that they will get that. I mean that he will get that. Derrick Henry, I'm gonna start him against Miami. He has a little dark horse pick. Marvin Jones, I kind of see him having a good day against Philly defense, but then maybe not. I don't know. Kelvin Benjamin, I am going to start him against Tampa Bay because I don't know. It's kind of a weird play, but I don't know. He might do good. He might not. Travis Kelce, I'm benching him and I'm picking up somebody new. I just do not. I'm picking up Kyle Rudolph, so I'm waiting for that to go tomorrow. And then, as you guys can see, I got my boy Dez Bryant. I don't know if he's playing or not, but when I do see that he is not playing, I'm gonna go ahead and sub in Travis Benjamin. Um, Now we're gonna go to Game Center. You see him going against Nexus, who's 1-3 this year, but do not be fooled. He has a really good team. He has Tom Brady quarterback, DeMarco Murray. He got my boy Elliott. Jordy Nelson is back. Mike Evans. He has Jimmy Graham, but I should be fine because he doesn't normally check up on his team, so I should be fine. Edelman. Then we got Justin Tucker, and then we got Patriots defense against Cleveland. Uh, I think that should be a good play. But look who we got on the bench. You got Fitzgerald, Gore, Rivers, Tate, Ertz, Crosby. That's the reason why he's 1-3 because Tom Brady hasn't been playing and he hasn't been He hasn't been updated. So right here we have Nizzy going up against I believe this is Stigma, who is 0-4. If it's not, then let me know in the comments. I actually beat out Nizzy last week. It was actually a really close week. I forgot how to go and check the last week. Oh, here we go. This is how it was last week. If this thing will ever reload, I beat him by 5 points, which was really crazy. Cam Newton wasn't really doing his thing. You see, I started Matt Ryan, which killed it for me. Bernard wasn't doing anything. CJ Anderson was doing it. Gurley, I was shocked Gurley didn't even get over 10 points. Benjamin did nothing. Marvin Jones barely did anything. Sammy Watkins didn't even get a pass. He didn't even get a pass in. Like, that was lucky for me. Jordan Reed, I started him in one of my other leagues. I will show you guys that in a different video. Maybe after this I'll go and show it to y'all. Travis Kelce, he did something. Henry straight up did nothing. But I'm kind of lucky that he had Matthews, Watkins, and Langford playing because I don't think I would have won if either one of them was actually scoring points. You see, Dan Bailey was doing something. Cowboys defense wasn't doing a lot. They did get that INT and that sack against that 49ers defense, but other than that, really wasn't doing anything. And I really didn't have a choice on the bench except Kevin Benjamin, who scored 9 points. If I could have put him in over Travis Benjamin, it would have been a perfect week for me. But it was really close game. Now that keep me at 3-1. SS Great, which is Beast Can't Lose, I believe. It's fighting Stigma. I still believe this is Stigma or not. It was actually it was kind of blowout fashion. Yeah, Russell Wilson starting. Forte really wasn't doing anything. This is Matt Jones, I believe. Demaryius Thomas actually doing some. Antonio Brown, like his team went off, and even with his defense going -2 points against the Steelers, even why are you gonna start him over Steelers defense? That's what messed you up. But other than that, he did pretty good. He really did. Um, Next team, like I said, he has a good team, but he really ain't do anything. Like, look, Odell ain't even get over 3 points. Jamal Charles ain't scored any points. Like, this is pretty bad. This is really bad. You're 0-4 now. Really can't do anything. New Day versus the Sloths. Look at how close this game is, ladies and gentlemen. Went down to 1 point. Look at this. Derek Carr, Andrew Luck. Look at Carr getting that dub. Look at the running backs. Similar stats. Then you go AJ Green and Brendan Cooks compared to Sanders and Hearns. Then you go to Gronk and Walker. You got LeGarrette Blount ain't scoring anything. Gordon doing his thing. House good. And then Vikings defense kind of put him in there. But look at Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles. If you would have started Blake Bortles, you would have had the dub. If you would have started Martellus Bennett, I believe you definitely would have had the dub. Yes, you would have definitely had the dub. Now over here, you would have started Mark Ingram. You definitely would have had the dub. But Q barely coming out with a win over the New Day, which is PMF, I believe. I'm gonna go over there to the league members in a second. But here goes next is in my boy CJ. CJ actually coming out with a win, going 2-2. You see Ben Roethlisberger went dumb. Eddie Lacy, he said, I'm gonna go ahead and put somebody on a bye just to show how good my team is. Carlos Hyde doing his thing, but look at Elliott and Murray. The combination is just crazy. But if you have Roethlisberger and Julio Jones, man, you know you doing your thing. Greg Olsen, man, he ain't even need to do anything else. Seahawks defense, come on now. These are some people that don't even check their team, but you know, they still know that they have a good team. They don't even need to check it. Look, Frank Gore, Phillip Rivers, always putting up points. Didn't even start them. Come on now. Would have been much better for you to actually check up on your team, Nexus. But that said, I know I'm gonna have to show y'all the other league. But this week, let's see week 5 and let me see how the prediction is coming out. I gotta see who that is. I gotta see. That's itching for me. The is bench. Oh man, who was bench? So PMF is New Day. SS Scrape is steep. Oh, SSA Scrape is steep. Oh dang, I thought that was Beast Can't Lose. No, that was in the other league. I'm gonna show y'all the other league in a second. So that means this pretty much is Stigma. The is Stigma. So here's the standings. Q's in first and 4-0. I'm here in second place at 3-1. CJ's here in 2-2, and then PMF is here in 0-4. Here in Division 2, my boy Nizzy is here 2-2. The New Day, who's the New Day again? PMF is right here 2-2 as well, with Steep at 2-2, and Nexus here at 1-3. But how they rank it? Q is in first place. I am in second. Nizzy is in third. Well, no. CJ is in third. Nizzy's in fourth. PMS in fifth. Steep sixth. CJ is seventh. And Nexus is eighth. But yeah, this is a team that I'm gonna go with this week. I want to kind of start a different defense because Cowboys over Cincy, I don't think that's going to be a really good play. But I'm going to keep it. Dan Bailey, I'm always playing him. And yeah, man, that's it for that. Let's go into the other league, which is the Nanos and eBooks. In this league, I started Flacco because my boy Aaron Rodgers was on a bye, so I definitely had to go and scramble for another quarterback. But as you guys can see right here, look at these 4 people I started last week: Flacco, Freeman, Crowell, Julio Jones. I was going straight bananas. As you guys can see, I got an easy week this week. I got steep. Come on now. It's easy. It's an easy week. So let's go back to week 4 and let's show y'all what's happening. This app will refresh. I had Q last week. I went dumb. I just went dumb. As you guys can see, he had Joe Flacco getting 22. Got Devonta Freeman getting 12-4. Crowell going 22. And then Julio going 36. I could have just started them and I should have been fine maybe. Let me see. Yeah, if I just would have started them, I still would have beat this team. I didn't even need everybody else. Mike Wallace ain't doing anything. Travis Kelce ain't doing anything. Spencer Ware barely did something. Well, Travis Kelce, I ain't going to say he didn't do anything. He had a touchdown. He was good. But he had A.J. Green. He had C.J. Anderson. He had Andrew Luck put up points. they was kind of doing their thing. Dan Bailey was doing his thing. Cowboys defense kind of doing something. And then you see here on the bench, I had nothing else with Allen Robinson and Vikings defense. I could have put Vikings defense, yeah, to get the extra points. But yeah, he had T.Y. Hilton and Melvin Gordon and Tyrod Taylor sitting. You might want to put them in, coach. But yeah, that's what happened last week. Then Vikings 16-0, which might not be looking as bad now as how the way they've been playing. Losing against my boy G. Look at him. Look who he had starting. Look at everybody who isn't updated on their fantasy team. Just losing games and they wondering why they're 1-3. Like, Tom Brady ain't play. Peterson, ain't playing. Keenan Allen, he's gone. Corey Coleman, he's out with an injury. Sarkandrick West wasn't even playing. Rashad Jennings wasn't even playing. Like, G barely escaped with a win. Like, let's look at the defense. Look at the Rams going to 17. Yeah, that right there would have done it. If Rams didn't play that well, yeah, he would have lost. Look, Kirk Cousins, Andy Dalton, Cam Newton, Inman. Inman is a real low-key play. I like him, so I had to pick him up in my ESPN league. Sanders, you got Bengals defense doing a lot. Man, that was actually a good game. And then Mike's great 3 press and D Rose to GOAT. It was a battle with the unbeatens. My man, Stigma actually coming out with the dub. This is the little update on what happened last week. DeAndre Hopkins going 0.40. DeAndre Hopkins hasn't been doing anything for this year at all. As you guys can see, like, Eifert didn't even do anything. Forte wasn't doing anything. Like, I could have really seen him. Look, 11 points from a kicker. Kicker got more points than DeAndre Hopkins. Come on now. That's how you know. And Broncos defense, this is why you are 4-0 team. You got Carson Palmer, you got Todd Gurley, you got Elliott, Brandon Marshall, Brian Cooks, you got Greg Olsen, LaShawn McCoy, Gronkowski, Broncos defense. He didn't even do anything. Gronkowski didn't even do anything. It didn't even matter. Look, and the bench is also scoring points. Like, that's how you know you're a good team. And I can't wait to go up against him again. I think I went against him before. But with this 3-1 record, it's not going to last long. I'm just tell you that now. Then Steep in the Beast. Yeah, Steep. Just hold that L, bruh. Just hold that L. You got Ben Roethlisberger. Even Jeremy Langford ain't doing anything. Antonio Brown doing stuff. Jordan Reed and Russell Wilson. That's what you get for taking Dez Bryant, too. He said he was going to piss me off and take Dez Bryant, and look what he's doing. He's doing nothing. Now his team is doing nothing. Mike Nugent actually making field goals. I don't know how he got 16 points, but okay. He benched his quarterback just to put in Wilson. That was a good choice. It was a good choice. Look at this. Like, people's benches is looking much better than my starting offense. For real. I mean, my starting lineup for real. But that was all the games that happened in this one. Not in players. I'm gonna go to league and show y'all the teams. It's me, Q, Vikings 16-0. That's Beast Can't Lose. G, then that's Stigma, the Beast, Steep, and then that's Fofo. Let me see. Yeah, Beast Can't Lose is Vikings and Fofo's makes great press. I beat him week 1, as a matter of fact. So it was Stigma up in first with 4-0. Then it's me in second place in 3-1. G is in third and 2-2, and the Beast is down here at 1-3. Everybody's like one game behind each other, so it's actually doing all right. Fofo down here at 3-1, and then everybody else is tied at 1-3. It's actually a really interesting division over there. We're going over here, man. I don't know what's going on. So over here, we're gonna go ahead and look at the schedule and look for this week and see what the predictions are. G going up against Q, and Q is looking like he's coming out with the upset win. Stigma going up against Beast Can't Lose in this, and look at that upset. Beast Can't Lose beating Stigma with 4-0. Let's go ahead and look and see how everybody's doing. Carson Palmer against Tom Brady. Tom Brady coming back. I can see Tom Brady edging it out. Adrian Peterson ain't even playing. Elliott, he could go dumb, maybe not. Duke Johnson, he might do something tomorrow, technically, since it's midnight. Brandon Marshall, I could see him doing something against Pittsburgh, maybe not. Keenan Allen, he ain't doing anything. Mike Evans, uh, he could, he might not. Brandon Cooks, he's on a bye. Jimmy Graham's on a bye. Greg Olsen might do something. LaShawn might do something against the LA defense. Steph Diggs, I love him. I love him as a wide receiver. Love him as a good fantasy wide receiver. So I expect him to outproduce his projected as 1230. Wiskowski is Broncos, and then Walsh and Panthers. Low key, I would side with Beast Can't Lose and say that he'll beat D Rose to go, which is stigma, to be very honest. Let's go ahead down here and see the Beast is going Mike's Great 3 press. And as you guys can see, they have the losing record teams at 1-3 to beat players that's undefeated or has a much better record than them, which is really crazy, which is really scared of making me look at my record and stuff. But B's actually beating this team right here. Got Phillip Rivers, D'Angelo Williams, Hopkins, who probably ain't doing anything. Amari Cooper, Eifert, Forte, Cardinals defense. Might can do something, might not. I don't know. Might gonna see this week, and then my game. I'll go up against Steep. I'm the only one that's projected to do well. Man, that's sad. So Kelsey and Ware is both on a bye, so I'm definitely going to need to switch them out. Bailey and Cowboys. Oh, Chiefs defense on a bye, so I'm gonna have a good little help on a bye. I got Aaron Rodgers starting again. I'm gonna go ahead and rearrange this one. Show you my starting lineup. I'm gonna start let me see. I was trying to do this without touching the thing on the side. We're gonna start Aaron Rodgers, and then Freeman, Crowell is gonna be around running backs. Julio, Mike Williams. I might drop Mike Williams. I don't know. I was still gonna think about it. Spencer Ware, yeah, you're getting benched. I'm gonna start Jordan Matthews against Detroit. I'm not gonna pick up anybody on waivers. I might just keep him. I'm gonna keep Joe Flacco as my backup just in case A-Rod goes down, or I just get a better matchup. Alfred Morris, I might start him. I might not. I'm gonna keep him back down here. I'm gonna start Vikings defense against Houston, other than Cowboys and Cincinnati game. I think that's a safer bet. I think I'm gonna do much better that way than the other way around. So right now, I'm gonna go to players. Let me see. Do I have any waivers? No. So we're gonna go ahead and get a tight end. I think Kyle Rudolph is free. Yeah, he's free. We're gonna pick him up. I like what he's doing this year. I really do. So we're gonna pick him up, and we're gonna drop. We're gonna drop. Let's drop out for Morris. I don't need a running back. I got Spencer Ware coming off the bye next week, so we should be straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit that as soon as that comes out. You guys have seen all that. This one is a bonus league that I'm in. Let me show y'all the I'm actually what you call it? I went in the wrong one. Actually not doing well in this one. As you guys can see all the way down here, I'm 1-3. Really wasn't paying attention to this one, but G is really paying attention in this one. It shows you pay attention to the league, you have a really good record. If you're not paying attention to it, you're not going to have a good record at all. So he pays attention to this one more than any other league that he's in, and you see he's 3-1. I'm not paying attention to this one at all, and I'm 1-3. So my boy CJ's team 3 down here in 0-4. He's not paying attention to it. G's brother, Warriors right here, who's doing much better than me, who beat me barely. I don't know how, but he's actually doing all right. He can't even log into his account, so that kind of irked the nerve for me. But Beast Can't Lose over here is a 2-2. And I believe that's it. The other league that I'm in is this one I did for let me see. I did this one last year, and I don't think anybody else came back to it, but everybody's 2-2. It's kind of crazy. Everybody's 2-2. Everybody's doing their thing. But these two right here, the 100 download speeds and Dallas Cowman, is the ones that I'm really paying attention to the most. And as you guys can see, I'm 3-1 trying to do my thing. And that's it. If you guys would like to see me to pick the games every week, I can go ahead and start doing that. If you guys want to go ahead and see live scoring, like full 8-hour scoring of everybody fantasy team, that might be a little ridiculous, but I will do that if y'all want me to. If not, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste my time doing it. I'm just going to ahead and every Tuesday go and upload who won and who lost and all the predictions and all of that. But as always, folks, peace.